Texting, texting, texting. Let's talk about texting. Let's talk about how often you should be texting a girl you like. You have to learn this. Now, real quick, I know that one of the biggest problems that guys have with texting is knowing what to say to get her to respond and meet up with you. So real quick, I just got to tell you, I got something for free for you. It is 7 deadly text messages that make her want you and respond to you. If you want that, it is 100% free. Go get it. It's down in the description below. It's actually copy and paste messages that you can send, different ones to get her to respond and actually get her to want to meet up. Use those. They work. Guys love them. You need to have them. Okay, but let's talk about how often you should be texting a girl. First, you got to understand if you are texting a woman and you're doing it correctly, she's going to stay attracted to you. A lot of guys mess this up and mess up the whole texting thing, and then you end up losing attraction. One of the reasons is because when you're texting with a girl, people are reading text messages in their own voice. You read the text message in your own voice. So that means that if you read something that someone else sends you, you might read it in a different way than they intended it to be read. And so there's all this room for error. Okay, with all that room for error, you might get her to not respond to you anymore and not be interested in you anymore. So that's why texting is a very fragile thing that I don't think guys are paying enough attention to. So I'm not going to be teaching you exactly what to text. You can get the 7 deadly text messages down below. We're only going to be talking today about how often you should do it. So in order to give you an answer here, you have to understand what texting implies. When you're texting a girl, what you're basically saying, so let's just say you're getting into a long conversation with her over text, and I get it, a lot of people are doing that these days, but this is me with the fake phone. You're texting her, you're basically sub-communicating to her that you have time, and you have time to give her attention, and that you are not busy doing anything else. This is what it sub-communicates to her. Now, a lot of women are going to disagree with this video and probably hate this video because they think it's a game playing and they think like, oh, you're just going to completely ignore her. Like, I'm not telling anyone to ignore anyone. All I'm saying is you should not be texting all day. You should be doing better things. And if you are with a girl who wants to text you all day, you should not be with her. If she's like, oh, well, I want to have a relationship where I'm texting someone, I'm telling you, do not be with that woman, okay? It sounds like she doesn't have anything going on in her life that she can text you all day, and that's going to make you also be texting all day and being completely distracted from the things that you need to be doing in your life to have an awesome life, to be the most attractive person you can be and have a fulfilling life. So to answer the question, how often you should be texting her, it should be practically never. It should be practically never, which means that texting, which I've said many a times, should only be used to set up dates. Now, of course, I know that that is not necessarily practical, okay? I understand that. That means that women will be texting you and you can't ignore them. I understand that. If you completely ignore her, she's just going to think you're not interested anymore, and then she'll never meet up with you. So there is something you can do, but I'll get to that in a second. But still, just understand here is that you should only be using texting to meet up. And even to the point where you can ask her to hang out again when you guys go on a first date or even a second or third date, meaning you'll never have to text her, ever, because you're just setting up dates on the dates themselves. So you can get to a point where you're literally never texting her at all, unless it's just to maybe confirm that you guys are going on a date that night. So you're probably thinking, okay, Tripp, we are at a time where people are texting. This is a main form of communication. How do you expect me to avoid this? Well, here's what you do. If she's texting you about get to know you questions or how are you, what are you up to today, which I know feels good, you're gonna like that validation there, it's okay to, first of all, respond hours later to set the standard, okay, set the standard here that you are a busy person. I'm telling you, you get into long text message conversations, you now have a new part-time job. You are texting this girl or however many girls, because you might be dating multiple girls, you'll be texting all day long. So you gotta set the standard here that you are not a texter, that you'll only text to set up dates and confirm dates, and that's it. All right? As much as you are thinking, oh, well, it feels good, I like to text, I'm bored. If you're bored, you should be doing other things with your life other than texting. There's so much to do and so much to work on that it can keep you on your path and purpose and creating an amazing life, like I said earlier. So if she text message you, how are you? What's up? What's going on today? You can answer hours later, set that standard, and you can be very vague and short in your text messages. How do you do that? Don't ask her a question back. You can be nice, and I'm not saying be cold. You can say like, oh, day's good, it's been killer, I had an awesome day. And then if she asks you more questions, you can even say something like, hey, this is actually really interesting. Or you can answer a little bit and say, but let's talk about this more when I see you next. That's assuming you have a date planned. If you don't have a date planned, well, you should be setting up the date. And yes, it's fine to do that over text. That's okay. But you can just set the standard here, set the precedent. You're not going to be texting, and that you want to push off any kind of conversation to when you guys meet up. That should do it. Okay, so that should totally do it. If she responds in any other way than like, okay, that's cool, then forget this girl. This is not a girl that you want to be with, okay? You're not trying to have a text buddy. And if she can't handle that, this is not a girl that's going to be a good match for you. So if she's not cool with it, let her go. Otherwise, she'll be cool with it, and then you can do the real connecting and the real building of attraction in person. So I know you want to learn, well, how do you text them to get them to meet up? Get the 7 deadly text messages. It's a video that I will email to you after you just click the link down in the description below, and that should help you. Remember, no part-time job text buddy situations. It's not good for you. You should be doing other things than looking at your phone and texting all day. If they can't handle that, that's their problem, and goodbye. And goodbye to you. Thanks for watching the video. I'll see you on the next one.